Okay, so welcome back to the channel. Now, apologies, but it's another for sale video. This time it's for sale, or my VF0E is for sale, should I say. Now, you know I've got the VF1 for sale over there. The price for that one is £11,000. Currently, we've just dropped that one down. Lovely looking machine, nice and clean. Now, that one I specifically bought to do up and fix and sell. I did owe and R about keeping it at one point because I was busy and it was going to be good to have a third machine. Work kind of dropped off the cliff a little bit. Excuse me, so it's been quiet, so there's no point in sitting there. But I've had a bit of interest in that, but nothing so far. Now, having three machines sitting here is like buying a load of used cars, but not selling any of them and keeping them. So I need to make a bit of space, and I need one of the machines gone. So I'm actually considering, or I'm going to, look at selling the VF0E. The main machine I want to keep that all my jobs fit on is the VF3 because obviously it's got a much bigger table, it's got a little bit more travel in the Y and a lot more travel in the X. So this is the one I'm using for pretty much everything now. The VF0E, I still use it, but I don't need two small footprint machines in that sense. Now this one being the VF0E, has got an extended X travel, so it's the same setup as a VF2. The difference on this one compared to say the VF1, the VF0 does not have a gearbox, so you don't have gearbox issues. It's direct drive, it's not direct drive spindle, you still offer pulleys and belts, but you don't have the gearbox setup. It's got XY, or shall I say Y delta switching on the motor. And this machine, as you may well know, this has got the renishaw probe set up, so we've got an OMP40 workpiece probe, and we've got a TS27R tool probe. And the piece de resistance on this one is we've got the maincon control upgrade that I've done to this machine and to that machine a couple of years ago because I found a couple of units in America on eBay that someone had kind of pre-prepped to do this but didn't, and I bought both of them and done both my machines. Now, like I say, I do use this one, or mainly used to use this one, on a daily, but work's kind of dropped off a bit. And now I've got three machines sitting here and I'm only really using one of them. So the VF1 is for sale for anyone interested. That's at £11,000. I've just reduced that to. Now the VF0E, I'm not too sure. Obviously it's going to be more expensive because we've got the renishaw probing set up and we've also got the maincon control upgrade. Now this is a crazy expensive upgrade for any of you guys that know if you had the cost of this. Now a lot of people upgrade them with the sim. That's all well and good, which is these are simulator upgrades. So to speak, but you have to have the software done, you've got to find the simulator, you've got to go through it, you've got to do the wiring, blah, 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 work out all your parameters. Obviously on this machine, it's done and it's dusted and you've got the probe set up. This machine is still running because there's talks of other people running 5 zeros on the serial number. This is my machine's original serial number. This was inputted in control, all properly, got all my proper options on it. I have all the option codes. I had the, what is it, like the 100-hour code when the machine sort of locks you out. I got that from Haas. Everything's proper on this machine. It isn't running some hooky code. Now with this, obviously, I've got the high-speed machining, M19 spindle orientation, macros, rigid tapping. It's got 1 gig memory, proper USB, not a 1.44 like floppy emulator. You can put like a 6 gig USB in there or 2 gig USB, whatever I use, and you can run off the USB or you can put it into the control. I tend to go straight into the control. You've got 15 meg in here and you've got, there's nothing in the hard drive, 789 meg apart from the boot files. So you've got tons of space in comparison to the old machines, knock socks off it. And obviously you've got a lovely big control there. This one, I have actually got new doors for this that are up there. You can kind of just see the bubble wrap up there. So I've got new doors and a new carousel plate because these are all sort of, the paint's all flaked off them. So I will fit a new one of these and that, and doors, seals and windows. I've got all that sitting there, just haven't had time. It'll just tidy up the machine a little bit, but yes, this one has got paint missing on the back. I've done a lot of work with this machine. I just do not need to have three machines sitting there when work has gone quiet. It's no good for me to have them sitting there, you know. So yes, the VF0E with the maincon control and all the renishaw probing is up for sale. I haven't sussed out the price exactly yet. I'm just going to kind of work it out compared to the 11,000 of the VF1. What do you guys think it's worth? What do you think I should advertise it for? But if you're interested, you can email me at info@kinseyfabrications.co.uk. You can search me and find me on Facebook, Kinsey Fabrications, Instagram, Kinsey Fabrications, or you can just Google and find my website, and there's a contact page on there. So yeah, anyone interested in a VF0E, then give me a shout. But cheers for watching, and we'll see you again soon.